Aloha, welcome. We are back. It is Monday. Another fun Monday starts. I don't know how your guys' weekends were. Hopefully, you guys had an awesome weekend, but we are back with another case today for Missing Mondays. And I've got a puppy who really is enjoying her treats right now. Yes, very, very, very much so. So, it has been, I had another craft fair over the weekend, so I'm madly trying to catch up with stuff and all that. But had a couple different cases sent to me over the last couple days. One of them I was going to cover, they actually found the woman. She was a pregnant woman and they did find her, which was wonderful news. And there's been a couple other cases out there where people have been found. I've been so happy. Oh my gosh. It's great when you see cases that are we find the people. And I just noticed some people in chat that I'm like, good. I saw, by the way, the one I'm getting ready to say hi to that I'm pulling up on right there. Hey, KK. I saw you just sent me a message. I haven't gotten to listen to it yet or look at it or anything, but I will as soon as I'm done with this. But I love you. I know I've had a couple friends who've been going through a lot of healthcare issues right now. I know, KK, you've had a lot going on. Christola was in surgery today. Lots of different things going on. So we are here though now. So let me say hi to a couple people. You want the whole one, Cassie? Will that make you happy then? Okay, keep the whole one. There we go. Make her happy. And Miss Princess Megan, yes, Monday crimes. Don't you know it? That's what we are. We are a crime in the making, aren't we? And these dogs might be. Oh my gosh. While people are coming in, I got to share this with you guys. Last night, I told a couple people this. I walked out. You guys got to realize Hawaii is like living in many of the areas. It's like living in wild areas or farmland and all. And you've got a lot of grass, open areas. Okay, you've heard my discussion about bugs. Well, we also have mice, rats, things like that. Usually, you don't have to worry about them. They stay out of your areas. Okay, you do whatever you have to do. Last night, it's been raining a little, really humid, and they like to come inside because it's a little nicer inside. I decided to walk into our entryway, okay, which is screened in, okay, and then you get into the main house itself. And as I open up the door, I hear this huge ruckus going on, and I'm like, oh shit, that's not a cockroach. No cockroach makes that big of a noise. What the hell is out here? It sounded like there was a cat or a dog or it was something big in there. So I real quickly slammed the door shut. I grabbed my broom and I reopen it and I'm like, oh my God, what is it? And I can hear it again. And all of a sudden, here climbs up, not a mouse, but a rat. A freaking rat that must have been this long without the tail. With the tail, you're talking even longer. And I was like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Actually, it was cute, guys. It was the cutest little rat. I don't want to touch it. I don't want to be its friend, but he was really cute. So anyhow, we found out we have a huge opening in our screen. Okay, that they've gotten through. So actually my brother is here right now fixing the screen. So if the dogs get going crazy, they're responding. Yeah. Oh my God, it was crazy though. Oh my God, I was like, no. I used to have rats. I raised pet rats. I don't mind rats, but not wild ones. No. But anyhow, yeah, we almost had a crime on Sunday night because I almost had to deal with a rat. And, oh, you want that? There you go. Have that one. So who else we got in chat? There is KK. We missed you, girl. I really have missed hanging around and getting to talk with you and all. I've been trying to let you have your time to heal and stuff like that. And that's what's important. So we got to do some catch up later for sure. There's Isabella, my Twitch person. I love you, Miss Isabella. How you doing, girl? And I hope you had a good weekend. And there's PJ. PJ, I'm going to be catching the live that you and Sleuth did. For those of you in chat, Sleuth and PJ did a live together over at PJ's channel. Really, I mean, Christola KK, if one of you guys can share out her channel real quickly so people can go over and take a look at it, I really appreciate it. And they're following up some of the trial stuff going on right now. So Who else we got here? You got your postage. Oh my gosh. Hey, a little commercial retail therapy is always good in my eyes. Uh, Post Malone. Post Malone. Sorry. Post Malone. Yeah, there you go. You're seeing him again in August. Oh my God, that'll be so much fun. Oh my gosh, that'll be so much fun. So, yeah, she is nuts. She's tried to figure out how to get me ribbons so I can make the keychains that my friend and I make her one. And we haven't quite gotten there because all you need is like that much ribbon, but you buy them in long, long things. So that's going to be a little different. We're going to see how we can do that. So, but in the meantime, I just got a bunch of new stickers, Pokemon stickers this time, and we'll see how things go. So now we've given enough time for people to wander in and said hi to a bunch of people. And thank you, Christola, for sharing that out, my dear. Thank you so much for sharing that out. Wanted to, like I mentioned, I started looking at a lot of different cases and a lot of people have been found, which is wonderful. However, there's a case that's been going on now for a couple weeks, actually months now. And again, we need to keep bringing these cases up. And I know there's other people out there who have covered this. There's been, I know of at least 2 other streamers, content creators who've done videos about this person, but it's been a little while and I wanted to make sure to bring her back into the algorithm for people. So the person I wanted to talk about today is Sarah. So Sarah Gail Ebersole. Not sure how many, let me ask in chat real quickly. Put a 1 in chat if you've heard about Sarah, seen her picture, any. BC's here. Hey, BC, my dear. Put a 1 in chat if you have heard about Sarah. Put a 2 in chat if this is a new case for you. Because yes, 2 other channels have done some stuff on her. But unfortunately, you know what? We can't all keep on top of all the different things. So that's why we keep covering in different channels. And the more channels that cover cases, the better. And also, aha, we are at a 50-50. Crystola's a 2. So see, we're now actually starting to do it. And that's why we cover it. I had a funny feeling BC had seen her before. I don't know why I would ever think that. But, and also, this is a new case for you too, Isabella. Awesome. This is a case that I'm really worried. Hopefully she's still with us. I'm going to choose that she's still with us. Okay. We have not found her in any other way. So there's still options. There's still possibilities out there. And so going to talk a little bit about her case. Her family has been extremely, her sister specifically, has been extremely focused on getting the word out about her. And sorry, I'm trying to find, I forgot to share with everyone the Facebook page for her. Let me pull that up real quickly while I'm doing this. There it is, right there. Okay, so the Facebook page for her, I'm going to real quickly, let's see here. It's called Help Find Sarah Ebersole. And it is, here's the link. Let me put this here. If chat wants to go and mods want to start sharing that out for anyone who wants to go take a look at it. This is actually run by family from what if I'm understanding this correctly. KK, before we get into the storybook, look at my last comment. It's a happy one. Oh, yes. Okay, let me go look for the happy comment. I'm just not going to have my, oh, but she got yes. Oh my gosh, that is going to be amazing, KK. Oh my God, you're going to, yeah, KK is going to be a happy camper. KK will be a massively happy camper that day. So, yeah, I'm excited for you, my dear. Really, that'll be fun. So Sarah Ebersole is a single mother. Okay, she has a little girl who just turned 5. In fact, I think if I'm reading everything correctly, her little one turned 5 while her mom's been missing, which just destroys me to know that a child is having birthdays right as their mother has gone missing. People have made comments that if you really look at Sarah on social media, her Facebook page is nothing but pride for her daughter. Just, you can see the love she has for her daughter. And to know that that daughter is not, oh, Christola, don't worry. I didn't even tell you about it. So no worries whatsoever. You're the bomb no matter what. So, um, it does hurt to realize this little girl had what looks like an extremely close relationship with her mom, and her mom's been pulled away from her now. So she was, as you can see here, let me make this a little bigger so I can read it. And she went missing. Actually, March 2nd is what I had read initially. I am seeing more that it was actually the 2nd to the 3rd. It was one of those things that as the investigation has gone on, okay, they have been able to verify where she was up until the very early morning hours on the 3rd. She went missing from Reddick, Florida. And also, oh, thank you, KK, for catching that one. And also, she's in her 20s. Okay, 5'1", 120 pounds. Pretty gorgeous. I mean, some of these pictures of her, okay, she's definitely a young woman living her life to the best that she can right now. Brown hair, okay, very light brown hair is actually what I'm seeing there, and blue eyes. And when she went missing, she was wearing a white tank top and black shirt. Wait, white, black, and shorts. I may have to change that. I think I did autocorrect change something there. And also I will double check that and get back to that real quickly. So, but if anyone sees her, please let us know. And I will be posting the posters as soon as I'm done with this. I didn't quite get them shared out for everyone ahead of time. So I'm going to take us to the next page so we can see different pictures and everything of her as we are telling her story. So Cassie, stop it. Stop it, baby girl. Oh, I know. Yes, you hear your uncle outside and you want to go play. So this story actually started, like I said, okay, on the 2nd, back in March. She had been at work. Okay, Sarah was at work, got off work at around 7 p.m. Around 7 p.m., as she got off work, she sent a text message to her sister. Her sister's name is Michelle. And we're going to talk about, okay, Michelle has been advocating for her sister. Okay, she has been a champion for her sister. And, but that night at about 7 p.m., she sent her sister a text asking, hey, you know what? Can you come pick me up and take me home? I'm off work. Unfortunately, her sister was not able to do it at that time. Okay, she was busy. Happens to all of us that those things happen. KK said, oh, dang, she can be platinum too. Yeah, one of those that you can't have hair color, any hair color. Okay, and still look beautiful. She does. You can look and see multiple different hair colors here, and she looks gorgeous with them all. So we really need to focus on the face when we're looking for her and the story behind it. So 7 p.m. found out that she wasn't going to be able to get a ride home with her sister. About 50 minutes later at 7:50, she sent her sister a follow-up text. And in that text, she just wanted to check in and say goodnight to her daughter. Okay, it was like, hey, you know what? Hey, let so-and-so know, let my little girl know that I love her. And hi from mommy, those types of things. So that was at 7:50 p.m. The next thing we know was at 10 p.m. 10 p.m. we have what is officially the last text message, okay, from her phone. This one was again to her sister and basically said, quote, that she was getting into a random truck with some cowboys and hoped, quote, they took her on a ride. She was hoping she'd be able to get them to drive her home, hang out, whatever it was. Okay. Her hope was that they would take her home. Now, I want to stop real quickly and let everyone know those people have been found. They have been cleared. And we will come back to that in a few minutes, but I wanted to make sure that was stated up front. Because it is super sketch. Oh my God, KK, exactly. That was my thought too. I was like, Oh my God, that's not something I'd be doing, but I know everyone has different things that they do. And maybe that was the only way she could get home at that point. I don't know what the bus schedule was like, things like that. So she got into this vehicle with two cowboys and they drove away. She was last seen on a surveillance camera leaving a Circle K gas station. We're going to look at this in a few minutes. But basically, that was the last place that we've been able to see her. They could see her willingly get into the back of that pickup truck, which is what you're looking at here. This was put out initially because they needed to identify the truck. I made it smaller and all because, and did not put it on the poster because they did identify the truck. They identified who was in the truck with her and were able to talk with her. Actually, what I'm going to do right now is pull this up now. Let me switch over to this. So this is going to show the last time she was seen versus the last time there's any track of anything with her. Okay. I don't have the exact, this is supposedly the exact location of the Circle K where she was, but I'm not necessarily seeing a Circle K in this area. But she was last seen getting into the black pickup truck in Reddick, Florida. Okay, 17980 North Highway 441. Okay, so that's that one area that we're looking at there. She got into the vehicle with the two, and then they took off at that point. Now, from what I'm understanding, they all kind of hung out and talked for quite a few hours and all. And at some point, she left their house. And that becomes the last time she was officially seen. Now, before we go on with what happened as part of the investigation and everything, where we pull that all up, hey, Bitch Talks, how you doing, my dear? Listening while getting ready to work. Hope you have a good night work, my dear. Let me pull this back up real quickly while I tell the rest of this. So last time her sister heard her was the text message. The next morning came and she called her sister. Michelle called up Sarah. Sarah never answered the phone. And she got very worried. The message went straight to voicemail. Michelle and her sister have an extremely close relationship. Everyone knows that if she's going to talk to anyone, it's her sister. Her sister is her main point of contact. Hey, here she goes. Well, hello, hello, hello. And I did not say hello that way either to there. Say hello, my dear. Hope you're doing good. So knowing that, okay, her roommate, Sarah had a roommate, and the roommate knew that Sarah's sister would be able to get in touch with her no matter what. It's kind of like me. All my friends know if you need to get in touch with me and I'm not answering, you contact my mom. That's my person. And in her case, it was her sister, Michelle. So the roommate then messaged Michelle saying, have you heard from Sarah? Okay, she's not here. I haven't heard from her. I don't know what's going on. Have you heard from her? That's when everyone's like, okay, we've got a problem here. She's not answering phone calls. She's not texting people. All these things are not happening. And something needs to happen at that point. The roommate then took the initiative to contact the police and report Sarah missing that day. Unfortunately, the police told the friend or the roommate that give it a week, wait a week, see if she comes back on her own. And if she hasn't come in a week, let us know and we'll start investigating. Week goes by, of course, as we now know, she never came back. So that whole first week went nothing happened. You had a 26-year-old, I think, woman who went missing overnight, and there was no tracking on a law enforcement side because, again, we were back to the idea, just give her time. Maybe she's having a rough time and needs some time alone, whatever, all those things. Again, trust family. Listen to family. Families know the truth. This young woman had her daughter at home, and yeah, it needs to stop. We need to stop this waiting. I know it adds to work and stuff like that, but you know what? That first week could have been so important to catching people who saw her. People may have forgotten about it 2 weeks later. By the time that they went talking to people at Circle K or something like that, someone who may have seen something, or maybe later on, because we're going to find out where her phone last pinged in a second. If they contacted people in that area, there may be people who could have remembered something a week later or a couple days later, but they're not going to remember it weeks and weeks, month later, things like that. Exactly, Sleuth. I would rather a false missing report than lost evidence. Plain and simple. Trust the family. Okay. Sleuth Mom's being tardy. Sleuth. Hey guys. Ooh, that's what we need. We need a tardy slip here too. We're gonna have tardy slips across the whole community. Okay, anyhow. And also, so at that point, okay, they've reported her. Once the police started investigating, that's when they were able to get the information, of course, about the vehicle and the Circle K. The other thing that came out at that time is they checked into her phone and they found that it last pinged all the way in Polk County in the Orange Grove area. Now, I'll be honest with you guys. At first, when I heard that her phone last pinged in this one area, I thought, oh, it's going to be close by. Okay, it won't be that far. And Robbie, I love you. Love you, Robbie. Love you, love you, love you. And I thought, yeah, it's going to be close by and all, because usually that's kind of how, no, that's not what is happening here. Seal, love you, my dear. Love you, Seal. Hey, hey, hey. Okay, give you an idea here. So right here is where she went missing from. Okay, Reddick, Florida. Where she was, her phone last pinged. Now, was she with her phone at this point? We don't know. All we know is her phone pinged all the way down here, Orange Grove and Polk County. Guys, that is massive. You got Orlando right here in the middle of things. We don't know. Was this something where someone grabbed her and did something horrible? Okay, and she's no longer with us. Was she grabbed, put into trafficking? All sorts of different possibilities here. But this area right here, gang, now I don't have the exact location of where it pinged, but if you just take a generic, you're talking 100 miles south. Okay, if I'm getting this correct, that is a hell of a long way between where she last spoke to people versus where she, here, let me just do that. Okay, that is a hell of a long way for things to happen. So when I talk about them waiting that long to figure things out, think about all the people down here that may have information from that night that no one is going to know anything about. Hey, DC, how you doing over there on Twitch? Hey, 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 here. Hope you're having a good day. And no, I have been looking for when that ping actually occurred, and I'm not getting any information. Was it that night? Was it a couple days later? I'm not getting anything. And that is kind of frustrating me that I haven't gotten that. There has been a lot of frustration that things have been moving way too slow on this case. It's one reason why the family is very upset, because I am going to open up some possibilities that are coming out through the sister, concerns the sister has right now. But in the bushes is here. Hey, 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 come out from behind those bushes, girl. And love you, my dear. So anyhow, pulling this back now so we can keep her face up there. The investigation. Okay, we all know immediately the first thing that's going to happen with this investigation is, okay, they were able to track down phone calls. They knew about this cowboy, okay, these two cowboys in this black pickup truck. So they had to kind of start there. who were these guys? Where were they? And somehow they were lucky enough to get the information from Circle K and Reddit. Okay, Bitch Talks, CCTV probably by a week's later have re-recorded. Perfect, exactly true. Okay, most people, okay, I used to, in one of my facilities, we started over with the tapes every 7 days. Okay, and we actually had them last longer than most places do. Most places, it's every 2 to 3 days, if not daily, they're recording over things. And yeah, it just really, yeah, poor Isabella. She's like, I'm not the only one on Twitch. I'm not the only one on Twitch. Yes, we got to get more people over on the Twitch side so she doesn't feel so alone over there. So that was the first thing they had to do. They were able to track down these two guys. They were identified, they interviewed them, talked with them. I guess the three actually spent time, from what I understand, in one of their apartments, just talking story. Okay, whatever. And LG is here. How you doing, my dear LG? Beautiful. I'm late and catching up on no problem. Mwah. Love you, my dear. Hope you're having fun with puppy pups. And yeah, I can't believe they would wait a week. I mean, it's bad enough when we're hearing 72 hours or something like that, but a week. Those are things that need changed. I'm sorry. I am going to support, okay, law enforcement till the cows come home. But that is something that needs change. No, that's 1 week. No, way too long. Way too long. Okay, so they talked with them. They spent a couple hours talking with the kid. Okay, the three of them talked with each other. And then at some time I read, I think 4 to 5 in the morning, but you know, it's possible that times could be different or things like that. She left their house and she got into another car. Okay, and they saw her get into another car. And that's where she officially, according to police, completely went missing at that point. Officer Zach Moore, who is the PIO, the Public Information Officer of the Marion County Sheriff's Office, said the investigators believe she was last seen early morning hours of March 3rd entering a blue sedan. Now, we have nothing on that blue sedan other than blue sedan, not the type of vehicle. I read one place that may be a Hyundai, but you know, that's, who knows? Nothing's ever been actually officially announced, just blue sedan. And he went further, saying there's no evidence of foul play. I'm at the point where I want to say to people, you know what, whether there's evidence of foul play or not, they all need to be treated equally. Okay, this girl has been missing now since March. Okay, March 3rd, March to April, April to May, May to June. We're at our 3-month mark. No. Foul play or not, we need to be actively looking for her at this point. So at this point, that's where the police information kind of stops. There's nothing more from the police. Now, is there another possibility out there? According to Michelle, who, again, Sarah's sister, there is one person they are extremely concerned about. And I am going to preface everything from here on out as alleged. Okay. It's the family's truth. And I still, you guys know how I am. Hey, it's Siren. Mwah. Love you, Siren. Love you, love you, love you, my dear. And I hope you're having a good day. Good day. Mwah. Love you. Her sister has been devoted to finding Sarah. Okay, has been out there talking, trying to get the media to pick up the story, and has had quite a few channels pick it up. Quite a few channels have picked it up, and it's, in my eyes, because of one reason and one reason only. It's her sister who's been fighting for her. And that says the world. Okay, she's so devoted for Sarah right now. Not only that, she knows Sarah has her little 5-year-old at home who's missing mommy. And Michelle has made comments that she was extremely concerned about Sarah's relationship with her ex-boyfriend, who is actually the father of their child. She said there is an alleged history of abuse. Now, I'm not sure if the police have communicated and talked with the boyfriend or anything like that. I'm not totally sure. There is a group, as I mentioned, there is a group out there. There's very little information on it right now. I'm hoping the police have taken that seriously. Maybe again, the reason why they're being quiet is because they are onto something and they're trying to follow it up in the best way possible. Okay, that's very possible right there. Butterfly kisses, you're late, but no problem. Mwah. Love you, my dear. She's extremely concerned about it. She says there's past issues. There's a reason why they are ex now. And it was connected to alleged DV. But again, and guys, I'm just going to state this, okay, because you know me, I'm going to try to play fair unless, okay, the police are the ones who are going to make the final decisions about things. Just because someone has a DV past doesn't automatically mean they are guilty of, okay, kidnapping, murder, anything like that. It's very possible, but we don't know for sure. It's an alleged possibility out there connected to things. I agree. Those are things that we do get worried about. Okay, right now, though, that police need to take all the different options out there into play and make sure that they are following every possible lead out there, because unfortunately, there's not too many leads at this point because of the fact that they waited a whole week before it was taken seriously. That girl, how you doing? Mwah! Love you, my dear. Love you, love you, love you, my dear. And you know what? Let me check with you. I'm right now, I might be able to text. I've got some stuff going on. I was telling everyone at the top of this, I got my brother at the house right now because we are trying to fix a screen that let a rat into our entryway last night, and we're trying to do it before it gets dark outside. So, but I might be able to send texts while I'm doing that. But yeah, sorry, my dear. Life has been, guys, I am so sorry to all my friends right now because I know I have not been following up with a lot of my friends recently. I have been so overwhelmed with so many different things going on right now. So I do apologize to my friends, and just been trying to get through day by day right now. So thank you, Zeal. Thank you, thank you, thank you, my dear. So the other side of this whole picture right now that is going on, Becca, how you doing? Becca Chew. For some reason, I want to make a song out of your name. Your name is screaming the need for a song to be written to, okay, the name Becca Chew. Sorry. No, it's okay. I know it's been rough. A lot of people, yeah, there's been a lot of rough for a lot. It's something, someone mentioned to me the other day, I think it was DC mentioned it to me, that Venus is in retrograde right now, which explains Venus. You can go from very good to very bad to good. Is Battissimo acting up again? Oh my God, guys, sorry. Let me finish talking while I'm fixing Battissimo. And it was working at the top of the live, and then it decided to stop working. Of course. Yep, it sure did. Let's see what it does. Okay, so anyhow, the other thing that is coming into play with this whole thing, Battissimo should be up within the next 30 seconds or so, sorry, why is everything freezing up? Hopefully I'm not freezing up for you. There we go. I switched windows. Okay, perfect. Thank you, Sleuth. Thank you so much, Sleuth. Planets need to stop going into retrograde. Please let us live our lives without you guys influencing us right now. And the other thing that is going on, and of course, this could always be something that's coming into play with anytime you're dealing with possible true crime things, DV, things like that. Her sister, Michelle, has made a decision to file for custodianship of her niece, of the little girl. Like I said, the little girl has turned 5. She's taking the custodianship up against the ex-boyfriend. So she's in the process of, and if you do go, please go to her site. You can get more information through her Facebook group, find out a little bit more, and come to decisions for yourself. Because that's how I always say for all of us, we all need to do our own research and come to decisions for ourselves. But she's trying to raise money right now for an attorney to be able to get custody of the little girl. We'll leave that up to the courts. The courts can make that decision. Police can look into the different options out there. Okay, like I said, everything is alleged. Everything is alleged until things get proven in a court of law. And so that is a lot of what's going on with this case. That's pretty much everything that's going on with this case. Again, she was something being covered by many people. I mean, let me ask you guys, we got a lot of you guys in the chat right now. Put a 1 in chat if you had heard of this case before today. Put a 2 in chat if this is the first time you've heard about Sarah. And at the beginning of the day, we had about 75% had never heard of Sarah. However, she went missing back in March. And thank God for her sister for going over and over and over to the media and saying, my sister is missing. My sister, okay, let me pull back to this here, last sent a message and was all the way up here in Florida, and the last ping was over 100 miles away down south. She is, okay, either one of two things happened. She herself ended up in Orange Grove in Polk County, or someone has her phone and turned it off once they got down that way. Either way, she has not been seen, and we need to get the word out about her. So I am going to, as soon as we're done with this, I am going to actually update the posters, because I think I'd feel better with the March 3rd date at this point, based off of the ping, and all the information on that. And plus, I do want to double check that wording of what she was wearing and make sure I have that correct. And we can play it out from there. You forgot about the strawberry. Oh my gosh, yes, strawberry moon the other day. Yes, 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 yes. So I'll post out the pictures again. Discord, Facebook, here. I'll make sure they're out for people to see the posters everywhere. There was coverage of her a couple months ago, but that coverage has died out quickly. And she's still out there. She's still out there, and she deserves justice at this point. So if we can do whatever we can to keep her in the algorithm, to let her auntie, and more importantly, let her little girl know that her mom is still being looked for by many people. So if you guys can help me out with that. What state was she in? This was in Florida, Becca. It happened on March 2nd, March 3rd, overnight. Short, okay, for those of you who have come in, I know there's a bunch of you who just came in, which, by the way, thank you. Love you all. And she had gotten off work. She had asked her sister to come pick her up and bring her home, but her sister could not do it that night. A little while later, she sent another follow-up text to her sister saying hi to her daughter who just turned 5 years old recently. Then at 10 p.m., about a little over 2 hours later, 2 hours, yeah, a little after 2 hours later, she sent a follow-up message to her sister saying that she was getting into a random truck with some cowboys, and she was gonna go with them. And the cowboys have been cleared. And however, they said they saw her get into a blue sedan. Okay. From there, police have also been able to find out that the phone pinged over 100 miles away down south, again in Florida. So we're talking Florida for this whole thing right now. So Gladys, I love you. Love you, Gladys. So the more we can get this out right now, because we don't know, she could, yes, she may no longer be with us. That's a possibility. But there's also a possibility. I mean, she's a gorgeous young woman. Okay, 5'1", 120 pounds, blue eyes, brown hair. But as you can see from a lot of the hair, sometimes it's okay, platinum. Sometimes, okay, she's gorgeous. Okay, you hate to bring up the idea, but could she be in a trafficking situation right now? We don't know. We don't know. All we can do is, until her family has the answers, we keep sharing her story out. So if you guys can help me out with that. And we will see if I hear anything further from her family or anything like that, I'll let you know. Because there are definitely a lot of possibilities with this. We don't know who was in. If she did get into that blue sedan, we don't know who was in that blue sedan. We have no idea who was in that. Was it someone she knew, or was it another situation of someone she didn't know? And hopefully police are looking into it. The problem was, in this case, for those of you, hey, Kerm the Frog, hey, my dear. And we don't know whether or not, was that truly someone getting into the car, okay, that she knew? Okay. Was it someone, was it the boyfriend? Was it, there's so many different possibilities. The police, though, did not get involved in this till a week later, when the person that she lived with, her roommate, called the police. They told her, give it a week, see if she shows up on her own. If she doesn't show up on her own, let us know. And that's too long. We've lost a lot of evidence. So that's why we need more people helping out with this. So if you guys can help us out with that, big time. Yeah, I'm praying she is found safe. Isabella, exactly. I really hope that she's found safe. And and how many songs about rainbows, and what's on the others? Oh, sorry, I like that song. That's actually one of my favorite songs. What can I say? So anyhow, I will not torture you guys with my singing. That's when we know we've crossed the line, is when I go into singing songs off the top of my head. And also, but if you guys can truly, I will post these out, both Discord. Those of you who are not in Discord, please feel free to join Discord. Discord's there for everyone, because that's where we have the posters being shared. For those of you who would like to become part of a smaller thing, we do have a smaller folder just for those who are members. And hopefully I'll be doing a lot of updating in that while we are in Greece, because I will be leaving for Greece in just about a week. Chris made it. I've been talking just to make sure Chris made it before I signed off. So Gladys has been a member for a month. Yay! I love it. I love it. I love it. And no, I am trying to do some stuff for the members while I am in Greece and having fun there. Sorry, I wanted to talk while I shared that out for everyone. And because I would love to have people come join us, talk about some of the missing mental health issues, anything like that. Gladys, I love you. Love you, love you. You want to say thank you? Say thank you, Gladys. Thank you. She's like, why'd you just wake me up? Why'd you wake me up? And thank you, Gladys. I love you, my dear. Thank you so much. So yes, Greece is going to be so much fun. I can't wait for it. We were trying to get, we're leaving from Rome, and we'll be coming back into Rome. And I was trying to get on a Vatican tour, special Vatican tour, that you only have like 20 people in, and you go down below everything. Unfortunately, they were full. I finally heard back from them, and they were full, so that did not quite work out. So, and yes, Sleuth is showing you get all of the fun, which of course I can pull it up, but it's going to look like that if I do that. You get all sorts of fun little emojis. How long will I be touring? The cruise is 11 days. Okay, like I said, we'll be multiple places in Greece. We will be hitting Cannes, Pisa, yeah, the catacombs. I hopefully still will see the catacombs, but this one special thing is really I wanted to go see, but you literally have to go through your church group, I think, really get into it, and they only do 150 people a day on it. So, but it didn't work. Oh, is that at Siren? Is that the best? See, you know what? Only you would do that. I'm reading this and I'm like, good. I hear the Sistine Chapel is the best place for art. No, that's not what he just said. I love you, Siren. And also, but yeah, we're going to be doing that. So we land, we go straight to the cruise ship. And then when we are done with the 11 days, we stay 2 days in Rome, and we'll do some stuff in Rome. My friend did buy the streaming level on the cruise, so hopefully I'll be able to keep up in touch with you guys. And yeah, definitely come by and take a look, because I'm going to try to share pictures. Hey, you guys become my family here, and I want to share what I'm doing with all you guys. Yes, KK's going to get a birthday call, that's for sure. And yes, Chris, I'm going to be washing my hands. I've got so much hand sanitizer. I'm going to be sweating hand sanitizer as much as I'm going to be using it. So it should be fun. So, but I'll be sharing out for everyone, definitely, information on all that. So, but yes, Christola, gotta be hard to type. Poor Christola has a nerve block in her arm because of a broken arm that needed stuff. And she had to have surgery to fix the arm today. So, and, but hopefully I'll see some of you guys in Discord later. I'll run over there and talk to y'all there. So, but in the meantime, only drink bottled water. Oh my God, thank you. I had not remembered that. Actually, I had not remembered that at all. So I will definitely, I have my Hydro Flask that I take with me everywhere. It's the reason why I have one of those Kipling backpacks, mini backpacks, just so I can have my water bottle. So I had not thought about that. So I'll have to definitely make sure I'm remembering that part. So I can't wait. I mean, if any of you guys have ever been to Greece or any of those islands, Rome, things like, let me know what I need to go see, because it's going to be me, my best friend's brother and sister-in-law, and his nephew. His nephew is a freshman in high school. So I am going to be taking my Nintendo Switch so I can play games with his nephew. It's going to be fun. I'm really looking for, but I have no idea what I want to go see. I have no idea. I have certain ideas of what I want to go see, but I don't know what I'm going to do every day. So we'll figure that one out. But it's going to be fun. I really can't wait. And yes, Butterfly Kisses, we'll have to talk for sure. So, but let me know if you guys have any ideas. In the meantime, what I have to do, right, Wriglet Cassie? Yes. What I have to do is go help my wonderful brother out in putting the screen into the door so we do not get visited by another rat tonight who decides our house is more comfortable and more enjoyable to hang out in than their little burrow somewhere outside, because I'd rather they be outside. Get one of those Rick Stees tour. Ooh, Rick Stees. Okay, I'm going to take a look at that. Definitely going to take a look at that. So, and I will definitely be taking pictures, sharing pictures with you. My friend, like I said, he got the higher level of internet, so I did not have to buy it. And hopefully, if things work off, I can hijack onto his so I can actually connect with you guys throughout this whole time. So awesome. Rick Steves. Okay, Rick Steves. I think I did one of his when I was up on, I was Volcano National Park, I think, and I think it was one of his. It may not have been, but I almost want to say it was Rick Steve. It was really good and great information. So, okay, so cross your fingers we don't get any visits by a rat this big plus a tail that took it about that long, because I love rats. Don't get me wrong. They are adorable. They are cute. But I am so scared we got baby rats somewhere, because I can't kill a rat. I can't do it. I can't do it. I'm like one of those, I catch them and release them somewhere else. I can't do it. I'm sorry. I can't do it. So, Siren, I definitely will. I definitely will. Yeah, like I said, I really apologize to so many of you guys, because there's a lot of you who I really care about, and I haven't been communicating as much as I usually do. But I definitely, Siren, I'll get in touch with you. I'll send you a message also. And thank you. I love you. Okay, so all of you guys, will finish this up the normal way. Please keep your eyes out for Sarah Gail Ebersol. She went missing actually between March 2nd, March 3rd, from Reddick, Florida, 26 years old, 5'1", 120 pounds, brown hair, could be blonde, could be anything, blue eyes. She was last seen wearing a white tank and black shorts, I think is what that says, but I'm going to double check that. But I'll be honest, 3 months later, she's probably not wearing the same. Okay, and if she is, it's probably not good news. And we'll just leave it at that. A friend to Norway. Oh my gosh, Norway would be so much fun. So if you have any information, please call the Marion County Sheriff's Office. Okay, 911 or 352-368-3508. And her case number is 235233. So say goodnight, or are you going to keep barking? You're going to keep barking, yes. Love y'all tons. I will see you later. Look, B. Tim made it. Hi, B. Tim. Guess what? I'm leaving now, but hi. Love you, my dear. Love you, Tim. Thank you so much for popping in real quick. Thanks. Love you guys, and I'll see you out there on the tubes. Bye-bye.